0 views. Get 0 views. It says I'm live, but this computer retard. Internet to potato. Say offline. I do not see. Oh, I have viewers. How can I have viewers if he's broke? Well, what up, y'all? It says I have viewers. It says I have chat. Do I have chat? Four? Damn. Well, welcome, guys. Apparently somebody's watching this. Hopefully the video quality's not terrible bad. But we're stuck here trimming tonight. Got off work about an hour and a half ago. Stopped by the tavern for a quick beer, and then home to go manicure and get shit in the jar before it gets crispy. So I was featured again today on Just Grow It, and picked up a few new subs out there. So appreciate all y'all that are subbing up from the Just Grow It channel. And as always, all my homies from GrowTube Roundtable and whatnot. Mos Eisley, Canna, Tina, and all the wonderful new communities that have been blooming in internet lands lately. We chopped down the garlic and the strawberry cough last Sunday, and after 7 days of hang, it's getting pretty crispy. I mean, there's still a little flex left. The stems aren't entirely snappy, but it's time to get it manicured up. I only run a light wet trim. I try not to take too much off while it's wet. I find that everything looks a lot prettier, and you retain a lot more trichomes and flavor. So when I trim wet, I leave most of the leaves on there. Take off the big fans, any of the super duper gigantic sugar leaves, but that's about it. Everything else gets left on there. So had a lot of comments today on the Just Grow It feature, and apparently the music is a little intense, so I'm probably going to be dialing the music back a bit. I'm sorry if that was more than y'all were looking for. I'm a DJ as well as a chef by trade, so I spend a lot of time making music and listening to music and singing music and whatnot, and spending so much time around music makes me want to utilize it in my videos. If there's any music y'all would like to hear, I may split my videos up a little bit and do like one music video and one more educational video. I'd also like to get some of my buddies out here in a live stream with me, so that we can do a little more in-depth scientific discussion on what's going on in cannabis cultivation. We've got some people with some really great resources and knowledge bases that are really interested, and the most important part is that they're passionate about pushing the field of cannabis cultivation further and seeing, what else we can do. Looks like my brother's texting me. Oh. Apparently he's wishing me well with my harvest. He says it's the most fun part of the gig. I don't know about all that. My ass gets sore. My legs get sore. I don't like sitting and trimming. I would much rather be out in the garden watering, checking my newts, taking clones, planting seeds. The fruit helmet are doing fantastic. They're getting ready to go in gallons here real soon. We've got all the ninja fruits flipped over into flower, and I got 3 confirmed females so far. We're letting a couple of the other ones hang out in there, and we'll see what comes of it. Maybe they'll be boys, maybe they'll be girls. With the ninja fruit, I wouldn't even terribly mind a studly male. I do have the OG Granddaddy Perp in my stable, and I wouldn't mind trying a GDP cross of my own, for my own, benefit, playing around with. I'm not really looking to, spread seeds out there yet. I'm far too novice to even imagine myself as a breeder of any kind. Though I, did do a little breed project my last run or 2 back, but just for fun. It's fun to play with pollen and see where it ends up. But I'll leave the marketing of genetics to the professionals who've been doing this for a little bit longer than I have. So I hope you all have been enjoying what's coming out of my channel. I'm trying to keep up with it. It's a lot of work making YouTube. I don't know if any of y'all got channels that you're rocking yourself, but all the video editing and whatnot is a big time sink. I used to play a lot of video games back in the old days when I was younger. I hardly get a chance to these days, but if I thought World of Warcraft was a time sink, man, oh man, nothing like making YouTube videos. I could totally spend 30 hours a week editing and producing, and have no problem doing that. Except that I would have no time left for anything else. So, I gotta figure out how to diversify my time a little bit and be able to do a few different things. That way I can spend time in my garden and with my family, and also with y'all on the internet, because I really do enjoy the tube community and working with all the other wonderful growers out there, and some of the great vendors out there that got cool stuff going on. It's really neat to see the new world of cannabis legalization, just really changing the way a lot of people think about, the stereotypical stoner, isn't so much of a thing anymore. It's become a little more pedestrian, I guess, and less of a black mark on you if you're known as somebody who smokes or grows or has something to do in the cannabis world. Probably should have put some music on for the background here. Live and learn. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. It's kind of a brave new world for me. I've been fairly computer savvy most of my life, but I've never really been one to blast what I'm doing on the internet. I hardly ever touch my Facebook, or I'm on Instagram a lot more lately, thanks to y'all. But it's not really something I've done a whole lot of in the past, so this is new for me. If y'all got any tips or tricks or suggestions or anything you want to see or more of or less of or whatnot, you just let me know. I'm totally willing to work with y'all. I ain't looking to change who I am, but for sure, I'm not looking to piss you all off either. Yeah, I'm here to bring content and hopefully educate and share a little bit with all y'all out there on YouTube, and maybe with a little work, a little time, we can all grow some fire and learn something, try something new, maybe. I'm really enjoying these blue mats I'm working with. I'm trying to convert a lot of my friends over to their way of thinking because, man, not having to worry about pumps or timers or any of that, and just letting plants decide when they need fed. It really takes the guesswork out of a lot of this. And in my experience, I've been really happy with the Trump products and everything I've gotten from BlueMats.com. I'm gonna definitely recommend them to everybody, and anybody who's interested in getting some Blue Mats. Y'all probably can't appreciate that on potato webcam, but Jesus, that's gorgeous. I still got 2 hardcore viewers out there after my initial little bump of 5, but I can't tell if I'm actually broadcasting to YouTube or not, since it won't actually show me anything on my screen. Living out here in the woods, my internet can get a little potato, so the benefits and detriments of rural living, it is what it is. But I wouldn't trade my mile high life for anything else, man. There's so few spots out here in California that are as kind of unique and non-urbanized as where I'm at. It's a very, very special place. I think a lot of people who live up here near me really appreciate, the area, and that lends to a real sense of community. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors carrying on in the background. They're over there watching NASCAR in their yard on a big screen. It's hilarious, and it is what it is. Not my cup of tea, but hey, around here we don't judge. Oh, new viewer. Shit's coming unplugged. Shit. Now we're swearing, driving off the younger crowd. Oh, let's get our lighter here. Since y'all aren't watching my actual hands because I can't see anything. Well, I guess I don't have chat anyway, so I can't use chat, so I can't see chat. I'll check out my face for a second, then we'll. My cousin gave me a little bit of this ASAP. I don't know about dispensary weed. I'll smoke it now and again, but I really prefer my own. Doesn't make you snobby when you start growing. So let's see. Since I can't even see my... that's a better view. Since I can't even see my chat window and I have no idea what y'all are saying or doing or whatever in there. My live stream freaking shit's being kind of freaking retarded. I guess you guys can just actually watch me work here. I don't know. I would wear gloves on both hands. You sure you notice that I've got one bare hand and one gloved hand. I would wear gloves on both hands, but I really like the ability to have a ungloved hand available if I need it. So, I usually try to keep my scissor hand, which is the less greasy, sticky getting hand, to be the one that gets left without the glove, which makes it handy for, being able to pick up a doobie and take a tote. God knows once you've got some friggin' trichome stuck to your gloves, everything sticks to your gloves. Not bad. B plus for dispensary weeds, definitely decent. I ain't gonna complain. Ooh, look, green lacewing. Oh, there it went. And like I said, the pros and cons of rural living. I sit here trimming on the back porch, getting fucking eaten by mosquitoes. Well, now that it's actually gotten dark and a little cooler out, the mosquitoes seem to have abated. But living out here in the boonies, wonderful things like that, where a big old lacewing comes down, flies down, and lands on your hand. That don't happen in the city. They love my light on the back porch. So one of the topics somebody was asking about was super cropping, and I love super cropping. I think that once you've topped a plant once or maybe twice, everything else can really be achieved with bending, and I don't think you need to, top as many times as some people do. I know some folks are out there topping a half dozen times, but I find that like just simply bending can really get as many tops as you care to achieve. These plants here that I grew were super cropped several times. The strawberry coughs that I've got that are coming out next have like knots in the freaking trunk that are absolutely intense. They're like my little mini Mendo dope. They got freaking tree trunks on them. So I hope y'all are having a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. I just thought I'd trim and hang out with y'all for a little while since being a busy holiday weekend in the restaurant business, I hadn't had no time to get a video dropped this week, what with harvest and all. So I thought I'd see if I could put together a quick little live stream and touch base with everybody and let y'all know I ain't forgot about you. I'm still out here. I just work my ass off, getting business handled, getting plants hung, trimmed, down and up and flipped and reset, and it's life, man. It is what it is. Eso sí que es. Hopefully next time I pop on one of these live streams, I can get some of the science guys over here. We call our group the Science. I'm sure if y'all are familiar with the internet world, Ent is kind of a code for somebody who's down with the trees. So we've made a little play on that, being the guys that are down with the trees, but also down with the knowledge. And we're looking to spread a little bit of scientific expertise around in the cannabis community and really get to the bottom of some of these questions and methods and figure out what the science behind these things is, so that we can get a better understanding of what we're doing. I mean, without federal funding for so long, cannabis has been unable to secure a actual research grant anywhere, so there's no colleges out there, there's no universities that are doing, major cannabis studies, because you can't get government grant money for that, because it's still, classed as a federally illegal, substance, regardless of all the different states that have made, landmark strides in legality. So, without being able to, federally fund these programs, that leaves it up to private programs. So, did it stay going? It did. It stayed lit the whole time. Kind of makes me wonder what's in it. It was a little dry. I don't know. I think a lot of people dry their flour a little too much. Personally, I like my humidity around 62 to 64. I'll accept it dropping down to 55, but so many times I'll get a sample. I use these swing top jars here, and I keep a humidity meter in the lid. If y'all follow me on Instagram and whatnot, I'm sure you've seen them a million times. But I'll throw some smoke that I got from someone else in one of these jars sometimes, just to check and see what the humidity levels are at. And it's really rare that I find herb that came from a dispensary that has a moisture level above 45. And not only do you lose a lot of flavor when you get that dry, and the terpene profiles change, but you're robbing yourself of weight as well. As a grower, every little point on that humidity scale is potential weight of flour. I mean, I don't see anybody out there that wants to put less on the scale at the end of the day, regardless of whether you're growing for patients or growing for sales or growing for your own personal consumption. I mean, it costs money to grow pot, and I don't give a damn how you do it, whether it's no-till or salt farming or some mix thereof. It doesn't matter. It costs money. It takes time. It takes effort. Jesus Christ, what the hell are the neighbors up to? It sounds like they're strangling a wagon. Dude, that is a wagon. It's got to be a wagon. It's totally a wagon. Their wagon's a dragon. What do I do? These are the science guys. Ooh, Man of War, Bruce Banner, Alien Rift. That sounds like a nice cross. Freaking Kilo. The Stilo. Oh, I'm down to one lowly viewer. I think it's just myself. Am I watching my own video? I can't tell. My internet is so bad. Store brand cereal versions. Viewers 0. Let's end this TerraBand stream and see what came of it. A stream is active. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes, I think we're going to say goodnight to all of our 0 viewers and log out. Maybe go watch some American Gods.